Hi students, let us start our class on smart materials. Smart materials are materials having smart functionalities. So we need to know what is smart functionality. We know that plants, animals and human beings have the ability to sense any change in their environment and act accordingly. For example, a small wound on human skin will automatically repair within 2 or 3 days. This type of functions are known as smart functions. If a material scientist is able to integrate this type of smart functions into a material, then we will get smart materials. In this slide, I am showing an interesting example of smart material, which is self-cleaning material. This is not in your syllabus, just for your knowledge. Here in the second image, you can see a surface with full of dirt and water droplets coming down along with the dirt, thereby clean the surface. This type of surface which clean by itself is known as self-cleaning surface. Where the material scientists get the idea to make such a self-cleaning surface? It is from lotus leaf. Lotus leaf does not retain water on its surface. Water droplets fastly slip away with any dirt on the leaf surface. Here, the material scientist is just mimicking our nature. This type of self-cleaning materials are used to make smart textiles which we do not need to clean frequently. Do not need to use soaps or detergents for washing such clothes and textiles. Here in the second slide, I am giving two definitions for smart materials. First one, smart materials are materials that have one or more properties which can be significantly altered in a controlled fashion by external stimuli or environmental conditions such as stress, temperature, moisture, pH, electric or magnetic field. That is, any change in the external stimuli make change in one or more property of the material. A best known example from nature is chameleon changes its color with its environmental conditions. Here the color is the property which change with external stimuli. An alternate and an easy definition for smart material is that such materials sense and react to environmental conditions or stimuli. We could also call smart materials as stimuli responsive materials or intelligent materials. Stimuli responsive in the sense that they respond to external stimuli, and intelligent in the sense that they operating like human intelligence. And now we need to know how this transformation happens in smart materials. During a change in external stimuli, some physical or chemical interactions happens within the smart material and which are responsible for such peculiar transformations in smart materials. So here in this slide, I am showing some more example for smart materials. In the first image, you can see a scratched car paint and it automatically repair and give fresh appearance within 1 week. Such type of paints are known as self-healing paint. Self-healing means self-repairing. Such type of self-healing materials are an important class of smart materials. In the next image, you can see two coffee mugs with two different colors. The blue colored coffee mug get changes to pink color upon filling it with hot water. Here temperature is the external stimuli. Upon increasing the temperature, the color of the ink used to coat the mug changes from blue to pink. This type of inks are known as thermochromic inks. Thermochromic materials are also another class of smart materials. Here in this slide, I am listing out different type of smart materials which is in your syllabus. That are piezoelectric materials, halochromic materials, electrochromic materials and thermochromic materials. Then shape memory polymers, pH sensitive polymers, temperature responsive polymers and self-healing polymers. Out of which first 4 will be included in today's class. Remaining I will teach you in next class. We are starting with piezoelectric materials. Piezoelectric materials are the oldest known smart materials. Piezoelectricity was first discovered in 1880 by Curie brothers, Jacques Curie and Pierre Curie, in quartz crystals. Generally, piezoelectricity is shown by ceramic material. So, what is piezoelectricity? Piezoelectricity can be defined as a linear response of charge development on a crystal surface with an applied stress. That is, if a material is deformed by applying a mechanical force, an electric field is generated. As you can see here, when we apply a mechanical force on quartz crystals, electricity is produced here. And this piezoelectricity is a reversible process and its reverse effect is known as converse piezoelectricity. Converse piezoelectricity can be defined as a linear strain response to an applied electric field. That is, when a material is placed in an electric field, it gets deformed. Here you can see, by placing quartz crystals in an electric field, the crystals get twisted. Here you can see an animation on working of a piezoelectric material. When the crystal is compressed, we can detect electricity here. A list of important piezoelectric materials is given in this slide. Natural piezoelectric materials includes quartz crystal, Rochelle salt, topaz, sugarcane, tendon, bone, etc. And synthetic piezoelectric materials include barium titanate. This is the first discovered piezoelectric ceramic material, and lead zirconate titanate, otherwise known as PZT. It is an important piezoelectric material. This is most commonly used piezoelectric ceramics nowadays. And gallium orthophosphate, potassium niobate, lithium niobate, etc. Coming to most important area of piezoelectric material, that is their applications. Both direct as well as converse piezoelectric effect are make use in their applications. Piezoelectric materials are used to make piezoelectric sensors. A piezoelectric sensor is a device that measures changes in pressure, acceleration, strain or force by converting them to electrical charge. Such sensors are used in earthquake detection systems in buildings, where the magnitude of tremors will be proportionally detected as electrical charge. A most well-known example is sensors which deploy car airbags. The material changes in shape with impact upon accident, thus generate an electric field which deploys the car airbag. Similarly, they are used in microphones, microbalance and buses. Another important use of piezoelectric material is in actuators. An actuator is a device which accepts energy and produces corresponding movement. Here, converse piezoelectric effects come into action. For example, a piezoelectric valve. Here, you can see the working principle of a piezoelectric valve. A piezoelectric material known as a piezo bender is placed in the valve system. If a voltage is applied on this piezo bender, this will bend and lift off the valve seal. This is how a piezoelectric valve works. Another important example of piezoelectric actuators is in inkjet printers. Piezoelectric crystals are used in many inkjet printers to drive the ejection of ink from the printhead towards the paper. Other examples of piezoelectric actuators are in loudspeakers and piezoelectric motors. Piezoelectric materials are also used in energy harvesting materials, that is, for the generation of high voltage and power. For example, in cigarette lighters. Here you can see working principle of a electric cigarette lighter. A piezoelectric crystal is placed below the button. When we press on this button, the mechanical shock produced is converted into electricity and light it. Another interesting example of energy harvesting material is in mobile keypad and keyboards. Piezoelectric crystals placed below the keypad generate electricity upon pressing on the keypads. Thus, generated electricity is used to charge the mobile. Another example is in power generating boots and shoes. Here it shows a piece of piezoelectric crystal is placed on the shoe sole and it will generate electricity upon walking. Thus, generated electricity is used to charge portable devices. Another interesting application of energy harvesting material is in the development of energy harvesting tiles, which is used to make energy harvesting roads. While walking or riding on the roads, which are made up of energy harvesting tiles, it will generate electricity and this is used to power street light. Here an interesting YouTube video link is given where you can see a video on energy harvesting tiles. What are the major pros and cons of piezoelectricity? Major advantages of piezoelectricity are the installation of piezoelectric devices is very easy and low maintenance cost is required. The piezoelectric materials are highly flexible and the power generation is completely pollution free. What are the major disadvantages of piezoelectric materials? The electric charge produced is very small and the performance of the devices is highly affected by environmental conditions. Moreover, the ceramic crystals used in piezoelectric devices are highly brittle and if it is overstressed, the material will break. Now we are moving to chromogenic materials. What are chromogenic materials? which are materials that change color due to external stimuli, and often these changes are reversible. Important chromogenic materials are thermochromic materials, which change its color with change in temperature. Electrochromic materials. These materials change their color on application of voltage. Then halochromic materials. Halochromic materials change their color due to change in pH. Finally, photochromic materials. These materials changes their color in response to light. Thermochromic materials. Thermochromic materials change their color upon change in temperature, and the process is reversible. There are two types of thermochromic materials. First one is thermochromic materials based on liquid crystal. In liquid crystals, change in color takes place over a small temperature range around 1 degree Celsius, and this change arises as the crystals in the material change their orientation. Here you can see a liquid crystal with needle-shaped particles which are arranged randomly. This condition is below a transformation temperature, and above that transformation temperature, these particles get aligned and changing how the material reflects light. Thus shows a change in color above that temperature. The second type of thermochromic material based on molecular rearrangement. Leucodyes are mainly comes under this category. Leucodyes change color by changing the chemical groups on the corners and central site of the molecule. Leucodyes have a broader transformation temperature range than liquid crystals. Here we are discussing some interesting applications of thermochromic materials. Thermochromic materials are used to prepare thermometer strips. This is a thermometer strip with thermochromic ink or dyes. The ink changes its color with the body temperature. These types of inks are also used to make safety kettles. Here this kettle changes its color from blue to red upon heating the water inside the kettle. This type of thermochromic inks are also used in food packing applications and in textiles. Here this cloth is with a thermochromic material which is white in color in indoor condition, and when exposed outside with the UV radiation, this cloth changes its color to purple. Another important application of thermochromic material is in thermochromic displays, where liquid crystals are used to detect the change in temperature. Generally, in most of the application, thermochromic inks are used or preferred than liquid crystals because liquid crystals are more expensive than these inks or dyes. Next chromogenic material is electrochromic material. Electrochromism is a reversible color change in a material caused by an applied electric field or current. This is a transparent electrochromic material. It looks like an ordinary glass. When we applied a small voltage, it turns to opaque and dark bluish color. This type of material is known as electrochromic material. The best known example for electrochromic materials are organic materials like dithalocyanine and tetrathiofulvalin, inorganic materials like tungsten trioxide, iridium oxide, and conducting polymers like polyaniline and polythiophene. This type of electrochromic materials are used in smart glasses for making smart windows in aircrafts, buildings, and luxury cars. This type of smart windows in aircraft is known as electronically dimmable windows or EDW. which eliminates the need for a traditional window shades in aircrafts. This type of windows allows the passengers to selectively darken the aircraft windows as their desires. Next is halochromic material. Halochromic material change its color with change in pH. Here it shows a halochromic dye, chromacerol B, which has different color in different pH. An important application of halochromic material is in making paints for metal. When a corrosion starts in the metal, the paint changes its color as corrosion is associated with the change in pH. Coming to photochromic material undergo a reversible change of color when exposed to light. Detailed chemistry behind photochromism will be discussed in another class. Let us now discuss important application of this photochromic material. Photochromic materials are used to make some special lenses known as photochromic lenses, which become dark when they exposed to UV radiation. Once the UV radiation is removed, the lenses gradually return to their normal state. Here you can see a lady wearing a glass with such photochromic lenses. When she exposed outside, the lenses become dark in color. Okay, by this I am concluding today's class, and the remaining portions on stimuli responsive polymers will be discussed in next class. Thank you so much and stay safe.